Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're live, y'all. I sent a few messages on Instagram. Oh, here we go. Okay, let me see. I posted some stuff. Okay, that worked out. Cool. Check in. So I put it on my Instagram wall. Short movie. Also went to Instagram TV. You guys are aware and ready. That's cool. Try something else, because sometimes I don't give any warnings. I just go. But I think, I'm trying to refine what we're doing here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always trying to do it better and better and better. So that's the journey we take together. We're organizing ourselves. People are popping in. Today's Q&A, y'all. Ooh. Oh, you feel that? Man, that's what I'm feeling inside. Like, ooh. Oh, pow! You know what I'm talking about? It's that vibe, y'all. Feeling good. It was a fantastic week. Really excited. Okay, we got people in here. Bonjour, bonjour. Good afternoon. Afternoon, yeah, it's afternoon now. Good afternoon. Goedemorgen. Guten Morgen. Yes, we're here, ready to go. It's a pleasure for me to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're doing this. What I mean by that? It means we're sharing energy, gift of giving and receiving. You guys inspire me. You guys push me to come here because the vibe is good. When something is good, why should you stop doing something that feels good, right? If it feels bad, obviously, we're not we're not gonna continue. But it feels good, you know what I'm saying? And I keep you in the loop with everything that's happening, everything that happened this week, and we're also, recharging here. Sunday is a good day. Sunday is a fun day. We think back, it's like looking back at what happened. And like I said, on New Year's Eve, we add and subtract. But instead of doing that at the end of the year, we're doing that like Sunday at the end of every week so we can move and make things happen. So I'm ready because I see we got peeps here. I see we got peeps here. Okay, so let me check this. Hola, señoritas. Okay, AJ and JPM. Adriana and John, ¿cómo estás? Mexico. I love Mexico. I love it. I always had a fantastic time. I love you guys. The music is so cool. The culture, the food, and how being, the hospitality is amazing there. So to answer your questions, I just need to, I've gone there DJing, sang, but if you want to see me live with a full band, someone's going to have to hook up like a top professional, reliable promoter. That's it. So when the time is right, someone will be knocking at my door and saying, Mr. Fab Morvan would like to, bring it to Mexico. And that day will come because that's the way it is. Music as a way to bring me places. I say that often, but it's true. It's taken me around the world, and it's going to do that again. So don't worry. And especially with new music right now, hold up. With that going on and opening doors and putting me on the radars of more people, then, action equal reaction like the dominoes, domino effect. All right, answer that question. All right. That's nice. Marie is here. Morvania is here. You know, the usual suspect are showing up. Yep. Sorry, I'm reading stuff as well that you get inspired, because I'm not going to take it from the top of my dome right now, because that is, it's a major exercise. You have to be in the right mood. And this, like this, makes my life easier. And I can also have more fun with you guys. It's a more of a back and forth and more of an interactive situation. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate. Everybody's saying hello. You can ask a question too. So here we go. Oh, so Cal in the house. Kelly, West Coast. I'm going to be in California real soon. Looking forward to it. Yes. Finland. Okay. It's nice we're announcing everybody. Mexico, Netherlands, Holland, Germany, I think. Finland, I said. Yes, nice. Food. What's up? Nice. Food, I think, speaks English and French. I believe so. His message was there, and he's gone. Oh, you writing something? What you writing? Okay. MSG. Thank you. It's so nice because I can go up and down to all the questions. Ah, la Belgique est là. Okay, when am I going to go to France? I'm not sure, but he's going to coincide with what I'm doing with Hold Up. And that's it. That's what's going to happen. Because right now I'm doing so much over here and recording and preparing lots of music. Because at first I was busy just being creative, just making stuff. And with time I realized that there was a common thread to what I was doing. So some of the stuff is going to end up being for Fab Morvan. Other things are going to be for other artists, especially for French artists who sing English and French or French. You remember me talking about this, but with time and stepping back from the creative work, kind of like put it in different folders, and now I have a better idea of what it is that I've done, and I'm really excited about it because it's cool. It's cool to step back and oh, I forgot about that one. Oh, I forgot about that one. So I put them in a box, in my Pandora's box, because I have a few Pandora's box, but I have the Fab Morvan Pandora's box, and in there I put stuff that really fits me. That's it. Because creative process takes place. I never know what I'm going to be doing, so I start something, I feel it, and at the end, sometimes I say, "Man, that's not for me." Then, with time, I step back and I say, "Well, maybe I'm not going to take that for me after all." That's how it goes. All right. Now, my French is smooth. I love it too. Every time I see my friends, because I have some I have long time friends in Paris. Even though I've gone a long time ago, the other day I saw my friend post snippets of Hold Up playing in the back, and he was doing some crazy stuff, and I was oh, I wish that would be mine. I wish that was my song. And when I heard it, I was like, oh, nice. And I'm really happy about it. I'm really glad that I took the time, that Wendell, subject of Wendell Cuss, my partner in crime, who's not here right now, this week to make this happen. As a matter of fact, while we are on the subject of Wendell Cuss, my partner in crime, who's not here right now, this week we're back in the studio and we're going to be filming some stuff. We're going to be filming some stuff. And I should, and I have, I guess, introduced you once, but I'm going to do it again. So I'm going to be recording. Introduced you once, but I'm going to do it, because you should meet him, and might ask him a few questions and stuff. I think it's time, right? It is time. Live because live is reserved for Sunday, but I will record it and I will put it here on YouTube. So to be continued. Dot dot. Okay, questions. One of my favorite songs in the '80s. Another one, "Bites the Dust" by Queen, is one of my favorites. Um, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Hmm. Like a party. Could be a house party, I think. Yeah, it's a house party. Yeah, Boom is a house party. There was a big movie that came out called, it was called La Boom. So, and another one, Bites the Dust, was cool when it came. All the boys were like, it was really cool. And this Groove Tonight, this Groove Tonight, also beautiful. Now you took me back in time right now, becoming introspective right now, because those are good moments. Those songs have shaped my life. So I can see myself on the dance floor, just having some fun, not knowing exactly what was coming in the future, because you never know, when you are living your life, because you never know, when you are living your life, growing and developing as a human being, you have no idea about the fact that when you take actions, when you take decisions, there are consequences to those actions. Young, but that's a process. It's nothing good or bad. Let's hope that when you do bad, it doesn't take you a place where you can never come back. That's one thing to be careful about. You know, not to get too serious about life. Positive, happy, introspective, sad. Whatever we're here to share. You know, and internet's cutting off. It's got to be you, because I'm pretty solid right now. I got full bars. It ain't going nowhere. So my feed right now is pretty good. But here we go. Oh, your internet's cutting off. It's got to be you, because I'm pretty solid right now. I got full bars. It ain't going nowhere. So my feed right now is pretty good, but it's eating up and slowing it down. So I took this device you have on your feed, Wi-Fi feed. It's soul, funk, and R&B. Oh, I do on the weekends. I make music. I write songs. I experiment. I go places. Of course, I go check out music always. To do that, of course, but because the old stuff is good stuff. You know. But I like to see what other artists are doing, so I do that during the week. Check it out, see what's up. Could be inspired on the weekend. I try to just travel in time. I go back in time. As a matter of fact, this weekend I was back to concert. I forgot the title of that album, but it was amazing. It was like having him in in my living room and feeling the purple one, the amazing Prince. Wow, you know that's what I call caviar, caviar for your ears. That good stuff. So when Monday comes around and it's time to sit back in the studio, pow, 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 I'm ready to go. I'm energized, you know. So that good music makes me feel happy. That's what music does. It can also make you feel introspective. I like both. I like to go through the rainbow of emotions. It's very important, because there was a time where I was just like in one place, and those days are long gone. You know, so I'm glad to be here now and feel the way I feel, because it was a struggle. You know what I'm saying? That's a turtle going up the mountain. It was a struggle, but I think that once you learn from your mistakes, you're becoming quicker at avoiding. You know, weave at the right time, and it could be anything. It could be the wrong person entering your life, making the wrong decisions for yourselves, you know. So that's always be aware. I segue, but you know what I mean. When I feel what I'm about to say, I've got to share. This is what we hear. Let's go back to the questions. Okay, okay, okay. I love it. I can go back if I missed anything. Yeah, more creation, more creation. Oh, no way. So listen, I had no idea. So I'm reading something and someone just told me, I don't know where it was. Someone just told me that Michael Jackson convinced Freddie Mercury to release this song. Because it was different from for Queen. Like it was not something that you were used to hear from them. Okay. All right. So MJ did his thing. Well, that's so cool. I mean, between Freddie, Mercury, Mike Jackson, those are some of my woo musical idols, vocal wise. Amazing. If you have time, you can go check Freddie Mercury's a cappella vocals on YouTube. You have some of that stuff hanging around on Michael Jackson. Go check out the purity of their voices, the strength in their voices, and what it emanates. You understand what I mean by emanates? What it radiates. It was so much power, like the level of intensity and vulnerability. The Like could feel the like that's what to me, and that's what a great vocalist. Alors, si est-ce que tu okay, hold on. Oh, okay, en français. Someone just asked me why did I, assembled everything in one place. Well, here on my account, you can see some of the collaborations. The majority, I think, I don't know if I put the majority of my collaborations, musical collaborations, on my YouTube account, but it's a good amount. So go check it out. Alors, pour répondre à la question, si tu vas sur mon compte là, je pense que ça s'appelle euh, My Musical Journey, ma journée dans la musique ou quelque chose comme ça. J'ai oublié le titre. J'ai oublié le titre, hein. Désolé. Mais tu peux aller voir mes collaborations avec d'autres personnes. C'est là. As far as like performances, there's a few performances that are on there. You can go to YouTube and just type Fab Morvan live, and you'll find a bunch of stuff. You know, some of it is good, some of it is not so good, some of it is great. That's what happens because people take a phone. Sometimes we're hooked up straight into the board, so that's why. You know, you never know where the person is placed. That's it. But there are a lot of stuff out there. Il y a plein de trucs. Tu peux aller voir sur YouTube. Okay. Okay, the web is not the best really because here I'm not saying anything. Nothing is changing. So I can't even tell whether or not it's going in and out. Sorry. Very sorry. There were some effects last time that were pretty cool. Not working on it. Okay, it's not working. There was something last time. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Wann komme ich nach Austria? When am I going to Austria? I don't know. I'm not sure. I might be going there in February. I might have a date there, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I will check on that when I can. And whenever I go there, I will let you know. You know, Instagram TV, Instagram on my wall. I always let people know when I leave. All right. Oh, no, it's just brand 1986. It's just sport brand. You know, it's from from Sweden. It's called Peak Performance. That's what that is. Nothing special. Uh, did I plan on going to Luxembourg? I mean, I would love to go to Luxembourg, but no one has really called, and asked me to go over there. So like I said, if you're connected to any promoters, professional, reliable, just let them know. They know where to find me. You can find me online, social media, reach out, and then I'll pass you on to my team. That's how it goes. Pow, 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 pow. Okay, we continue. Slim G finally made it. Okay, well, go ahead, because I'm not going to be there for too long. I'm not going to be here too long. We got another, maximum half hour. Isn't that cool? Maximum. Because after that, I've got to. Okay. Okay, go ahead, Slim G. Come up with the questions. You can go ahead. I'm ready for you. Oh, boom. Bunch of stuff just came in. Okay, hold on. Okay. I have no idea. I mean, when it comes to people posting things, I understand that take it as it comes was on YouTube, you're saying, and you enjoyed the version. Thank you very much. I enjoyed seeing it too. But the video is gone now, and I have no idea where to, and I don't know why. Maybe it has something to do with, I have no idea. Don't tell me. Sometime, when we perform with John Davis or by myself, uh, the organization will reach out to the person who posted their phone footage because they plan on releasing it maybe as a DVD or putting it on television. So that's why sometimes it gets away from, or it's removed, or I don't know what. There are a lot of rules on YouTube too, huh? So this is why some things sometimes disappear. Sorry, I need to get some. Insulated. Clean Canteen, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh man, I took a lot. Oh, you like the actually that's not yellow. It comes as yellow, across as yellow, but it's yeah, is it yellow? It's between yellow and orange, I guess. Yeah, you're right. That's right. Yeah. It looks yellow here, but it's a little more orange, kind of like sun-like. Colors. Sometimes you can never really call the color. And I see the light fluctuates because the light is not fluctuating here. So I think it's got to be the feed that sometimes gets weaker and stronger. That's what that was. Okay, so you're right. Something is wavering with the feed. Slower. Sorry. Okay. Okay, the movie based on my life will happen at some point. I know every week I get that question. And show business is a rough world, as you know. And there's so many things that have to line up properly in order for the project to go through. So very sorry. But listen, the manager is being approached by many people and all the time. But it's got to be the right person, the right team, the right organizations. All that has to be solid because once you sign those papers, as you know, you can't get out of it. So you don't want to be like signing and be like, oh, maybe I should have gone with them. So that's the nature of the beast. The universe will deliver the right people at the right time, and it will happen. And when it happens and it hits the silver screen, I'll be happy because it was a meant to be thing. I believe in the meant to be. So no rush, no rush. And when a movie gets into production, then the book as well will go into production as well. So bear with me, y'all. Here we go. Uh, well, let's hope so. Let's hope it becomes a blockbuster. That'd be fantastic. I would love that. Because I've done a very, I believe, one of the best interviews out there is Vlad TV. The Vlad TV interview is really cool. If you guys haven't seen it and are curious about my story, it's told by me. There's no interruption. You can either watch it in episodes or you can watch it just entirely. And it's an hour and 38 minutes. So pretty detailed. And I think that you get a chance to walk in my shoes and understand the different facets of the story. But I didn't share everything, of course. So there's a lot more detailed things that I'll share with people in the book for sure. The movie is a little more difficult because you only have 2 hours. The movie is a little more difficult because you only have 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So you've got to cram, like literally, a lot in a short amount of time. Really, a life story. Even though it was a short time. Literally, it was a short time, and it was strong. It came in, bam, 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 bam. I say there, because I look at it as a chapter of my life. They, I am, we, and it was intense. Whew. Took me back right now. Anyway, I segue. That's what happens, like the mind can take you places just like music does. That's why I love music. It takes me to those very special moments in my lifetime. So, uh, well, like I said, I'll keep you posted as far as what the movie is concerned. And if anybody here that's watching, just if you want to, if it's something very serious, of course you get to see me at some point on one or another. En français, this person just asked me, I'd love to see you in concert. If you're talking about France, si tu parles de me voir en France, tu vas me voir en France. Parce que la musique m'amène et m'a emmené et m'amènera toujours quelque part. Voilà, c'est ça. Et bon, ben, je suis sûr qu'à un moment ou à un autre, je serai pas nécessairement dans ta ville, mais près de ta ville. Alors voilà, c'est comme ça. N'aie crainte. On va se voir. Et bon, il y a des meet and greet, ce qui fait que bon, si tu veux, bah, tu peux me voir, tu peux venir me rencontrer. Avant le show, je sais pas, ça dépend avec les shows, des fois c'est avant, des fois c'est après. Mais bon, ça se passera, j'en suis sûr. I just said that, at some point or another, music takes me places, and there's always a meet and greet, and it's either before or after. And sometimes I perform in a city. You might not live in that city, but maybe a little further away. So it is possible. That's what music does. It takes me places, always. All right. Okay. Did he come up? Oh, that's a good question. Thank you, Felicia. Okay, let me read that for you all. Did you come up with your own singing techniques with time, or do you have a method taught by others? My singing technique is like you have a running technique or running techniques. That's a very personal thing. Your diaphragm, your body, your throat doesn't resonate like any other person. So you are essentially the pilot of that, and you discover your strength, your weaknesses. It's like you're building this car and you're building the tires and building the engine and everything, and you're noticing that when you take tight corners, well, there is such a take. When you take a curve, you won't slide. It's like it leans with the road. The voice is the same thing. So, for example, when when you go up and you try to do the riffs with your voice, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That means that your vocal ability is not there yet. So you just have to keep singing, repeating, repeating. I have one exercise, and that's very different. My singing technique is my personal technique that I develop, and it's with time you develop things, and the more you sing, the more you discover who you are as a vocalist. But I have one exercise that I do sometime weekly that I should do more often, and that builds the strength or of your muscle, which means that when I do whatever I feel like doing, this exercise gives the strength to the muscle in my throat to execute whatever I want to do. And Gary Katona is the creator of that. It's a strength exercise, just like it's like going to the gym, and making this muscle strong. That's it. And with time to respond more to that question, I have when if you look at a piano and the range, I've worked on all my ranges. I love to sing in an upper range falsetto. I'm a tenor, high C, and I'm trying to develop more and more of my lower register. With hold up, that is the case. It was an experiment that came together. Et voilà. Here we go. Okay, what is the most outstanding place on earth you felt like being in? It all depends, for me, every city in the world where I've been before is attached to a memory. But for me, Paris, I'm a Parisian at heart. And Paris is my hometown where I was born, and it's made me who I am. And I love a lot of those neighborhoods and monuments, and it's a part of my past and my journey, and I really enjoy going back. Like the Eiffel Tower for me, I remember going there as a kid, eating for the first time in the restaurant in the middle of the Eiffel Tower. There's a section, and there's a restaurant in there, and had wonderful memories of being there. L'Arc de Triomphe, Trocadéro, skateboarding, Le Marais, Place Vendôme. I mean, all those places. And they're, as a kid, we went with class throughout Paris, and we would visit places where some writers, some poets, or writers had lived. So when you look and think at Victor Hugo lived here, or Baudelaire lived here, some very famous poets, that kind of like resonates with me about that, and especially during that time. So I love going to the museum, and I love art, as you know. Et voilà. So I hope I answered that question. Miss G, thanks for the love. Yeah, Freddie's a master. That's right. Still is. Will always be. Because, they're never gone. Even though people leave, they leave behind so much of their legacy and music. As a matter of fact, this weekend, I went, it's too funny because on Friday I did a movie, about the chart entries and everything. In the back of me, there was Kate Moss in a David Bowie makeup, right? The day after that, on the evening of that, I got a call from a friend of mine, Liza, who's a stylist for a lot of rock and roll bands. And she told me, like, yo, you know, my friend is playing in town. He's one of the vocalists on the Bowie celebration. I was like, oh, damn, yes, Bowie. And actually the alumni of musicians who were on stage Friday night were guys who played with David Bowie for years, people that I met a long time ago, and it sounded amazing. I'm gonna make a little movie. I took snippets, performance. Corey Glover, who is who's been the original vocalist of In Living Color, amazing. And he was one of the vocalists. They were changing vocalists. There were three vocalists. I forgot the name of the other guy. There was one woman and another guy, and they were switching between each other. And it was woo fire. It was really, really, really cool. And I got a chance to, hug him, exchange positive energy with such a powerful force, and that stimulates me, that inspires me. And I'm gonna go, you know, this afternoon. I'm gonna listen to some City Stardust, some earlier Bowie. Stay there. Don't get out of that space because your feet don't touch and you can't really grasp what's happening creatively. No, stay there. And that's one of the advices that I follow when I go to the studio every morning. Sometimes I really don't know where I'm going, what it is I'm doing. But with that in mind, with that advice that he gave me, it took me places. So thank you, Mr. David Bowie. So this weekend, I watched an incredible lineup of artists, of musicians and singers who, wow, it was beautiful. That was my little segue. So I will post that this week. Okay, let's keep it going. All right, all right. Okay, let's go. Let's read this. Slim G, with all that you've done on your path as a musician, do you feel that you may have put other artists in the game about bad contracts and oh, I understand. I mean, my advice to up and coming musicians is always the same. Be careful when it comes time to, because you create music and it's fun and it doesn't appear to be a business, but it is business. So you really have to make sure that if someone says, hey, it's time for you to sign something, sign this. Well, don't just sign this. I know it costs money, but nowadays you can actually go online and there are groups of attorneys. I don't know how that works, but there are people out there online who can actually check out your contract for free. There are organizations where you can send your contract and they will tell you whether or not this is a good thing for you. Because a lot of those contracts are one-sided. And if you don't know the industry and how it works, well, you'll be in trouble. That's how it goes. So that is my advice. Yeah, I hope I have signed this very important. How can I say that? When it comes to decision making, as an artist, I know it's when a contract is put in front of you, it's an opportunity, and you think that it might be the only one or the last one, but it's not. Make sure that you have it looked at. This is the nature of the beast. This is what we hear, right? We're just vibing, and I hope that when I go on those tangents, I hope that some of you get something out of that. It has nothing to do with just being. You don't only have to be when it comes to contracts and signing contracts. You could be a plumber, you could be anything, an architect, whatever. Whenever a contract is put in front of you, please have it checked out. Anyway, we move forward. Okay, here we go. Someone, Felicia, I recommend One of These Nights project called Night Air, featuring Fab Morvan. One of These Nights, beautiful. We had a blast making it, and I think more people, and I hope more people will discover it. Any Time Is Another. If you don't know Any Time, it's an old-time favorite to many of you. All right. Um, Slim G, I know you had a lot of questions, so that's why I will always remember that place, man. New Orleans is amazing. I remember going, like, first of all, the food. I love the food. But it was amazing to see the level of talent in those clubs, like those blues musicians or blues, bluegrass, soul, whatever it was, the level of talent in New Orleans is like crazy, like no other places. I mean, it's like, yeah, Nashville, you got New Orleans, those musical towns are amazing. Like, I must say, like, I can't wait to go back. I would love to go back because it's been a while. So I hope music will take me there. Here we go. We keep going. You love the 80s. Yeah. 80s music is dope. It's dope. Like, lately I've been checking it out, you know. Been checking it out. But, you sometimes on YouTube you take one song and then after that you end up into a certain era. It's pretty funny. I liked it. Also go. I mean, come on. Listen, when we're talking about music, we're talking about 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, like those early, like 70s, 80s for me, love it. The 70s was so rich. I mean, different eras depending of where I'm at to take me out of the environment where I'm at. You get what I'm saying? I love doing that. Music is life. Um, yes. Okay. 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 Let me read that. Hello, why you never sang that song? Don't give up the fight. I saw only one. Oh, let me tell you the story of Don't Give Up the Fight. You get the question? Someone asked me why I don't sing Don't Give Up the Fight. Don't Give Up the Fight was the first song Rob and I uh, recorded after the whole man. We were in Los Angeles and it was about our story, essentially. And why haven't I don't know. I have no idea. Tell the truth. You just like took me places somewhere. You took me somewhere now. Why not? Maybe I will in the future. Now that you brought it up, this is why we're having this conversation. Maybe I'll look at it. I don't have the original files or any of the sessions, nothing. I don't even think I have the song in my computer anywhere. But I'll check it out. Maybe, why not? Okay, fashion projects. Do I have a fashion project? I'm always developing things. But like I told you before, I won't mention anything until it's worth mentioning. But there's an ongoing project that I've been, just carrying with me through the years, and this is project that I told you about, and that's something that really I hold close to my heart. I would love to do something with that. It's just a matter of finding the right people. That's it, and I'm getting closer. That's what I'll say. But again, in order for it, I don't want to start something and then stop because I made the wrong decisions or, and because I'm working with wrong people or whatever. Whoever is going to be involved with me on this project and projects, they're going to have to be there. They're going to be there for a long time. I'm not trying to, and it's about trust. Trust. Whew, trust is a difficult thing, with human beings in general. Um, I've learned the hard way, so that means that I don't trust so easily. Very difficult for me to trust because of what happened to me. So whatever moves or things that I build or people I work with, I have to feel them. We have to trust each other, and that's the only way to do things. Because when the foundation is correct, then anything is possible. You know what I'm saying? Everything is possible. But if it ain't right, then it's gonna break. And I don't want to lose time. Yeah, to answer your question. But I'm never gonna stop that. I'm gonna make it happen. Thank you. You like my style? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I like to be comfortable. You know, that's one of my main concern when it comes to clothing, being comfortable. Yeah, the movie is long overdue. I agree with you. We're gonna make it happen, happen, happen. Okay, let's move quick. Let me see where we are. Okay. My pleasure. Of course, this is what we're here. We're here to share. We're here to vibe with each other. Okay, here we go. Uh, okay. Regarding hold up. Regarding hold up, I like to do that. There are protocols that are in place, plans that are in place, and like I told you before, the video. I hope and I wish and I believe. You know, like I said, I'm gonna have to knock on wood to keep it positive. You know, um, yeah, I want it to happen, but there's certain things that are in place in order for us to make the video. We have to do certain things before that. So bear with us. Bear with us. Help me out. Don't forget to subscribe here. Don't forget to pass along to them, to your friends, family. Share the song because I can't do it without you. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it without you. And we're gonna keep going. We don't know where this story is gonna lead. I have no idea. But Hold Up has opened some doors already. I'm reaching out. I'm reaching more people as a result. More people have found me as a result, and I'm really excited about it. You know, so we keep it going, 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 going. We're about to get done in a minute because it's been almost an hour, y'all. That's how time flies. So here we go. Glad to have you here too, Nicolette. Someone just said, make a TikTok. I gotta look at. Listen, I got Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I'll look into it, but it's like I don't have a team to take care of that. So it's more like Kevin Hart has a team. Will Smith has a team. Knuckle. Will Smith has a team. Knuckle on the weekends on the road, but it will happen. Ain't no worry. Everything moves in increments. That's what we're doing, right? All right. Uh, Nice. Thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate it. Thanks for the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it hasn't been easy. Trust me. You get this version of me now, but there were other versions of myself that were not too happy about life. This is why I'm saying life filled with various chapters. And just make sure that each chapter is the main character that you are, gets stronger, faster, wiser. Make sure that you know yourself well. If anyone knows yourself, it's yourself. And you know when you are doing the same thing, following the same pattern. Subtract the people that bring only negative vibes. Don't hang out with negative people. Don't go towards negative people. You know what they're gonna bring you. That kind of stuff. And that's why I'm here now, feeling strong, feeling happy that I'm doing now. And because I say now, I use the word now because in the now I can change the future. You understand? About to get done. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. You like my short movies? We're gonna be back next week. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I've got to disappear. Got to disappear now. I gotta go. It was a pleasure. We're moving on up. 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 Moving on up. We're moving on up. Just freestyling, having a good time. Just had to let it out. We're moving on up. Thank you for all the support. I love being here. I wish I could stay here longer, but I gotta go. I gotta go. Before I go, here we go. Gotta harvest it first. Harvest the chi. That's it. I wish you a wonderful week, productive week, positive week. Nothing but love for y'all. Thank you for passing through. You made my life easier. Enough to do this from here, freestyle, because sometimes it can be difficult, But I'm having a good time always. Being challenged is a good thing. Don't ever forget it. One love. Fab, more and over and out. Boom.